This just in, within the last 48 hours, scientists are saying they can now use a glue gun to repair broken bones. Let's get right into the article coming from Newsweek. It says a tool made from modified glue gun can now repair broken bones in surgery by 3D printing grafts directly onto them. Bone implants have historically been made of metal, donor bone, and more recently, 3D printed material. But in cases involving irregular bone breaks, these implants need to be designed and produced prior to surgery to allow for an appropriate fitting, the researchers explain. And it continues to say the new tool, which has been already tested on rabbits, was developed to quickly create complex bone implants without the need for any manufacturing in advance. The team also optimized the 3D printed bone grafts for high structural flexibility, the release of anti-inflammatory antibiotics, and the promotion of natural bone regrowth at the grafting sites. So here we have this article. They're saying we now have the technology to use a 3D printing gun to modify bones in order to print extra bone grafts via 3D printing in order to heal the bones that have been broken a lot quicker and faster. And this is not the only news outlet reporting on this. Let's have a look at the next one coming from livescience.com. And now Life Science is saying scientists have developed a glue gun that 3D prints bone grafts directly onto fractures. Researchers have created a special glue gun that can 3D print a bone-like substance for fracture repair during surgery and have tested it in early experiments. And there we have what looks to be a picture of what it can possibly look like. You know, it has the piece coming in through the back, and it works like what seems to be a regular glue gun, and it goes right onto the bone. And the article says the researchers have modified a standard glue gun to 3D print a bone-like material directly onto fractures, paving the way for its use in operating rooms. The device, which has so far been tested on rabbits, would be particularly useful for fixing irregular shaped fractures during surgery, the researchers say. To my knowledge, there are virtually no previous examples of applying the technology directly as a bone substitute. Study co-author Jung-Sung Lee, a biomedical engineer at and I'm sorry I cannot pronounce this correctly, Sungji-ku Wang University in South Korea, told Life Science in an email, "This makes the approach quite unique and sets it apart from conventional methods. Typically, large fractures or other defects in bones require bone grafting and the use of a metal fastener, such as a pin or plate, to support the broken bone as it heals. But because of the shape of these implants, it's not specific to a given patient's fracture, and this can result in poor alignment and compromised stability of the bone. Previous studies have shown that 3D printing bespoke bone grafts for individual patients can be done, but these required considerable time and effort to make, preventing them from being used on the fly during surgery." Now, in a study published Friday, September 5, this is within the last 48 hours in the journal Device, Lee and colleagues detailed their new method of 3D printing a bone substitute directly onto a fracture using a glue gun. In the research, they successfully tested the technology on rabbits with leg fractures. So there you have it, guys. They have this glue gun, and it's coming out of multiple outlets. We have this other outlet here from News Scientists, which is talking about the same exact thing, that they can print bone with a glue gun in 3D. And this is actually quite remarkable. There's nothing like this that has been invented as of our knowledge till this day. And it's saying here out of newsscientist.com With slight modifications, hot glue guns commonly used in arts and craft can repair damaged bones quickly and cheaply, researchers say. Bones can repair themselves after small injuries, but if there's a void because of serious trauma or tumor removal, for example, then that space needs to be filled with either a graft or an artificial plug made of a material that encourages bone cells to spread. And this is what they came up with, this glue gun to repair and mend broken bones. This was just a quick one. I thought that was quite interesting. What do you think of it? Is it safe? Will you guys use it if it becomes available? Feel free to sound off in the comments, like and subscribe. It completely helps this channel so that I can grow it and push this information out to ever more people, and they can also receive this and hear it daily. Thank you for listening, and I hope you guys have a great day.